Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something we all experience, the racing mind. It's that constant stream of thoughts, worries, and distractions that seems uncontrollable, making it difficult to focus or find unseen. But let me remind you, you are not your thoughts, you are the awareness behind them. The mind, when left unchecked, runs wild, taking you on a never-ending ride of worries, anxieties, and what-ifs. But I want to share with you how to stop this cycle and reclaim control over your peace of mind. The first key to stopping your mind from racing is becoming aware of your thoughts. Often we are so absorbed in our internal world that we fail to recognize the constant flow of thoughts running through our minds. These thoughts, if left unchecked, can create a mental whirlwind that leads to stress and anxiety. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to step back and observe these thoughts without becoming entangled in them. Awareness provides us with the opportunity to witness the mind's activity without identifying with it. When you begin to observe your thoughts, you create a space between yourself and the mental noise. This space is where you can realize that thoughts are not who you are. They are simply fleeting mental events, passing through your consciousness like clouds in the sky. By recognizing this, you shift from being the thinker to the observer of thoughts, which allows you to detach from them. This shift is powerful because it enables you to stop following the endless train of thoughts that create mental chaos. The more you practice observing your thoughts, the more you begin to understand the nature of the mind. You begin to realize that many thoughts are automatic and repetitive, often based on fears, past experiences, or assumptions about the future. By acknowledging them without judgment, you can avoid getting caught up in their grip. When you cultivate awareness, you stop giving energy to thoughts that don't serve you, allowing your mind to settle. This practice of awareness doesn't require any special techniques. It's simply about paying attention to the thoughts you are having. Over time, as you get better at observing them, you gain the ability to quiet your mind and regain control over your thoughts. This is the first and crucial step towards stopping the racing mind. The second key to stopping your mind from racing is focusing on the present moment. The mind often races because we are not fully engaged with the here and now. Instead, it drifts to the past, revisiting old memories or mistakes, or to the future, imagining possible outcomes and scenarios. This constant shifting between the past and future fuels anxiety, stress, and overwhelm. When we make the effort to bring our attention back to the present moment, we regain control over our thoughts and calm the racing mind. By focusing on the present, we interrupt the cycle of endless thinking. One way to anchor yourself in the present is by engaging with your immediate environment. Pay attention to the sounds around you, the sensations in your body, or the rhythm of your breath. These sensory experiences ground you in the moment, pulling your focus away from mental distractions. When you focus on what is happening right now, your mind naturally slows down. A powerful tool for staying present is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. By cultivating mindfulness, you become more aware of when your mind starts to race and can gently redirect your focus back to the present. This practice encourages you to experience life as it is, rather than constantly analyzing, planning, or worrying. When you focus on the present, you allow yourself to fully engage with the world around you. You stop the mind from spiraling into unnecessary thoughts and instead experience life with clarity and peace. The more you practice this, the more you realize that the present moment is the only place where true peace exists. By consistently focusing on the here and now, you can quiet the racing mind and find inner calm. The third key to stopping your mind from racing is practicing deep breathing. When your mind races, it's often accompanied by shallow, rapid breathing, which exacerbates feelings of anxiety and stress. This shallow breathing signals to your body that you are in a state of heightened alert, which in turn keeps your mind in a state of overactivity. Deep breathing, however, activates the body's relaxation response, helping to calm the mind and bring your thoughts back under control. By consciously slowing down your breath and taking deep, intentional inhales and exhales, you signal to your body that it is safe to relax. This practice reduces the physical symptoms of stress, such as a rapid heartbeat or tension in your muscles, and helps shift your focus away from the racing thoughts. Deep breathing allows you to center your attention on the simple act of breathing, providing your mind with a point of focus that is not tied to the constant chatter of thoughts. One of the most effective deep breathing techniques is the diaphragmatic breath, which involves breathing deeply into your abdomen rather than your chest. By inhaling slowly through your nose, allowing your belly to rise as you fill your lungs with air, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth, you activate your diaphragm and promote a sense of calm. This type of breathing encourages a deeper connection with the body and fosters relaxation. The more you practice deep breathing, the more you train your body and mind to return to a state of calm when stress arises. It becomes an immediate tool you can use to quiet the racing mind, whether in moments of anxiety, overwhelm, or distraction. Deep breathing allows you to take a step back from your thoughts, break the cycle of overthinking, and restore balance to your mental state. The fourth key to stopping your mind from racing is letting go of judgment. Often when our minds race, it's because we are mentally evaluating, criticizing, or analyzing situations, ourselves or others. This constant judgment fuels unnecessary stress and confusion, as the mind becomes trapped in a loop of negative thinking. When you release the need to judge everything, you stop contributing to the mental chaos and create space for peace and clarity. Judgment comes in many forms: self-criticism, perfectionism, or the tendency to label events and people as good or bad. This kind of thinking traps us in dualities, always pushing the mind to pick sides, evaluate, and compare. When you let go of judgment, you allow yourself to simply be, without the constant need to label or analyze what's happening. Instead of reacting emotionally to your thoughts, you begin to observe them without attachment or evaluation. This helps you break free from the cycle of racing thoughts, as you no longer need to fix or control everything that arises in your mind. By shifting your mindset from judgment to acceptance, you start to view your thoughts, feelings, and experiences as they are, without assigning labels or making them into something they're not. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or avoiding necessary decisions. It means stopping the mental overreaction that arises from constant judgment. When you practice letting go of judgment, you also cultivate self-compassion. You stop criticizing yourself for your imperfections and instead acknowledge your humanity. This allows you to accept yourself fully and quiet the inner critic that often fuels overthinking. In moments of mental chaos, releasing judgment helps bring your mind back to stillness. It enables you to stop engaging with negative or critical thoughts and instead embrace a more peaceful and open state of mind. The fifth key to stopping your mind from racing is cultivating a sense of inner stillness. When your mind is racing, it's often because it's constantly occupied with distractions, worries, or thoughts of the past and future. To interrupt this cycle, you need to create a sense of calm and quiet within yourself. This stillness isn't about suppressing your thoughts or emotions, but rather about finding a moment of peace amidst the mental noise. Inner stillness can be cultivated through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, or simply taking a few quiet moments during your day. The goal is to create a space where your thoughts can settle naturally, allowing you to gain clarity and perspective. When you allow yourself to be still, you stop chasing every fleeting thought and instead let them pass by without attaching to them. One way to cultivate stillness is by focusing on the present moment and being fully immersed in whatever task you're doing. Whether it's walking, eating, or simply sitting in silence, bring your full awareness to the present. This stops the mind from racing toward the past or future and anchors you in the now. As you focus on the present, the urgency of racing thoughts diminishes and you start to experience a sense of peace. Another way to foster inner stillness is by regularly engaging in practices that help calm the body and mind. This could include breathing exercises, yoga, or simply taking a walk in nature. These practices allow you to connect with the present moment, slowing down both the body and mind. Over time, you'll find that stillness becomes a natural state you can access whenever you need it. By creating and returning to inner stillness, you stop your mind from racing and open up space for clarity, peace, and emotional balance. The sixth key to stopping your mind from racing is embracing acceptance and letting go of the need for control. The racing mind often arises from the desire to control every aspect of life, our circumstances, people, and even our own emotions. When we feel we must control everything around us, we create tension and stress, leading to a continuous loop of overthinking. Learning to embrace acceptance helps you break free from this cycle. Acceptance means acknowledging that life is unpredictable and not everything can or should be controlled. It's about recognizing that we cannot dictate every outcome or shape every situation to our liking. This shift in mindset allows you to stop fighting against what is and instead flow with life as it unfolds. When you accept the present moment as it is without resistance, you reduce the mental strain of trying to control or predict every detail. This doesn't mean passivity or giving up on goals and desires. Instead, it's about letting go of the attachment to specific outcomes. When you accept that things may not always go according to plan, you stop the mind from racing with what-ifs and potential worst-case scenarios. This acceptance creates room for clarity and peace, as you no longer spend energy trying to control things beyond your influence. Practicing acceptance also involves embracing your thoughts and emotions as they arise without judgment or the need to change them. By allowing your feelings and thoughts to come and go naturally, you stop them from building into overwhelming or racing patterns. This acceptance of the present moment and of yourself allows you to step back from constant mental activity and live with greater ease, free from the need to control every aspect of life. In conclusion, learning to stop your mind from racing involves a combination of awareness, mindfulness, and acceptance. By practicing deep breathing, releasing judgment, cultivating stillness, and embracing acceptance, you can create space for mental clarity and inner peace. These strategies allow you to quiet the noise of overthinking, bringing you back to the present moment where calm and balance reside. As you incorporate these practices into your life, you will gradually regain control over your mind, finding peace in moments of chaos and navigating life with a sense of ease and clarity.